Yeah.
Um,
Really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried?
'cause, I mean,
Right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. Thought maybe you'd been, you know... Not that it actually... Not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? Didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys were even... No idea you guys even showed up. Why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
We all stayed up the whole night. What? Lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Explain to me.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Just show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. You stayed up because of me? Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. Then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I'd cry out. I cried out. What? Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
There's no danger? You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Huh. Looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Dude. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fellow laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Sorry, excuse me. Ugh. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. When I found him here, just like normal. And I found him here in... However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. Saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated this disassembly process. Master's stroke of genius. I chanced to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote-controlled toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? Thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Maybe they got sick or something? Sick? You mean like me? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? I'm sure that's a recording, set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
Joe?
Just found something, what is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb! That's super bad, we need to get rid of it. Here's the bomb, has a motion sensor, any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
Just a second.
Get it together, you're a man, aren't you? You're so not fine, you're all aha. Huh. I probably should have mentioned, the motion sensor is off right now. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it, it's not gonna do anyone any good.
Well?
It's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been? When I thought about it, couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey.
You hear a thing we just said? Huh? Since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? We've decided to continue our offensive assault. Blah.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, I'm going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
What are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this, I'm a man, I can do this. Got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room, on the 4th floor of the school. Huh. Well. Okay then. Huh.
okay.
Alright. Over here. Finally reached the climax. Is that what this is?
Let's go.
Feel like something big's about to happen. Huh. See, I'm wondering if, like, I'm gonna open this door and then, like, Kyoko's gonna be dead on the other side or something. I hope she's not dead. I really hope she isn't. God damn it. Also wondering if any of these previously dead characters are gonna come back somehow. Like, if this game is as long as I'm now thinking it is, feels like we're a little low on characters, so maybe some dead ones are gonna come back. Or at least factor into the plot somehow, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop delaying. What are you gonna do? I'm going to tear this door off its hinges. But the rules say, we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So, in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
what?
come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
What the heck?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's rip this door down. How
Actually-
exactly? Yeah. A pickaxe.
Oh, so then.
I see.
Interesting, that could very well be exactly what we need. What time is it? When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? If it's me and you time, master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. That Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
No problem is solved by running away, find your stones and be a man. He's right. Can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Yeah.
Hey,
So tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabubust. What? Flabust? Totally flabstaff? Fap sauce? Where'd that come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
It's the wondiferous murderous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? You seeping imbecile. The pickaxe! You wound me with your executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
The light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. We've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Oh, she's Genocide Jill now. That means she fainted. Or sneezed, I suppose. But she might have seen blood.
Have you reached that certain age?
Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Huh.
you've gotta be kidding.
Found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpus?
You SOB!
A corpse, yep. A corpse.
Yep.
Found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Please don't be Kyoko. Is it going to be that scene that we saw at the beginning of this chapter? Where the masked person got stabbed? I saw it. Didn't want to, but... Yep. It's the masked person. Saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife. Buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Chapter 5. Deadly Life. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. That title, Pain of a Junk Food Junkie, 100-mile dash, sounds like it refers to Hina in some way. Just to make things clear. Yep. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
Wait!
They really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
Need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. He's concerned about us. Please don't be Kyoko. Actually, those boots look like they are Kyoko's. But the hair... Where's her hair, then? Could be tucked away. The white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. But the boots! The victim is a total mystery. Those do look like Kyoko's boots. I think. I didn't really pay too much attention to her boots, but fucking... Is that whoever this is? They attacked me last night in my room. I mean, anyone could wear the mask. How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach. Their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Pretty sure it's a girl at least, though, no? Oh no.
Well...
I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. It could be... Ugh.
Come on.
But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Whoa, what? The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. My vision started to darken, I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, That voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something in my hands. It was a bucket of water. Okay. Over half the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Sploosh. That is such a fun thing to say, sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded.
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Now the body...
What?
burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak I'll never be able to eat again. Ugh. Excuse me. But now the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who is in here right now?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. It's Kyoko. Kyoko! Kyoko, how are you going to get killed like that, Kyoko? How dare you? No, that can't be right. Didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
Who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The Mastermind. What?
what?
The Mastermind. There's no way the Mastermind got char-boiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
That corpse is a girl, right? Doesn't make any sense. Remember what Alter Ego said? The same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. Headmaster's a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
Said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. And could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair. Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. You said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
Think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the
Yeah, we've heard this like 16 times.
the one they call the Watch Out.
Uh-huh. Sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
That phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
So the mastermind is this girl, Mikuro? And she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? And she's dead? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. Maybe we'd better take a closer look at the body. Maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Wait,
What?
aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
She totally got blown up. Forget about her. Sure the explosion vaporized her? Wow. She survived. No, she survived. What just happened?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. I don't mind breathing in carbon dioxide at you and exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
Strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Here's a knife. Alright, fine. Be that way.
so,
Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. Not Kyoko, after all. What is this? Something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
so,
The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. this key is.
What?
This is on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were unlocked. You mean
So, in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. I wanted to examine the body more. Damn it. Well, alright then. Duh. Huh.